Good morning, everyone. It's Jenn from McCreath. Thursday, November 6, 2025. I'm sitting here in beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland, and I've been listening to the news this morning, waiting to see if they cover the story of the infamous post made yesterday that has since been taken down by our new cabinet minister for tourism, culture, and recreation, Andrea Barbour. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you, folks? See, the news should be covering stories like this. Very, very interesting. I have her post screenshotted. It's a thing people do these days. They screenshot stuff. So if you post something controversial and you take it down, it makes you look even worse. You might as well just leave it up there. I don't want to put all the blame or pressure on Andrea Barbour. I'm sure she means well. She's new at this, just got elected a couple weeks ago, and immediately was given a cabinet minister job. Interesting how in the real world you need years of experience, and you got resumes and you got job competitions, and it's very difficult to actually get a really good job. Here, all you got to do is get elected, and boom, they got to pick a cabinet, right? So I think this is a classic case of don't hate the player, hate the game. At the same time, the player probably should have known better. Andrea Barbour has made a post referencing the Bible verse, the coat of arms. We're going to talk about the coat of arms of Newfoundland and Labrador. Not even the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, because this goes way before Newfoundland even was a province and even joined Canada. Way back in about 400 years ago, 1636, a coat of arms was commissioned for Newfoundland by, I guess, the people that do those things over in England. Everyone was listening to what England had to say. So they created this coat of arms. We've got a saying in Latin, quierta primus regnum Dei. I'm sure I just butchered that, but that's what it says. Not only is this on our Newfoundland Labrador coat of arms, apparently that same phrase is in the House of Assembly. The lettering is posted on top of the Speaker's chair. And that means, but seek first the kingdom of God. Okay, maybe way back in the year 1637 or whenever the hell this thing was invented, it was all about God and religion running the government. But that's not the way things operate now. We have this thing called separation of church and state. Andrea Barbour is entitled to her religious beliefs and her religious opinions. I got no problem with her doing that as an individual. And I will note that she posted this on her personal page, not her business page, so she's speaking in the context of herself. However, do I have a hat I can put on? No. I'll put on a mask. Since I don't have a hat, I'm just demonstrating. This is just a demo. I'm not trying to imply that Andrea Barbour is a professional wrestler who would wear a professional wrestling mask like I am doing right now. But you know what? I'm still Jennifer McCreath. I think we all know that whenever you see the Trans Mysterio character, it is Jennifer McCreath. And it's not that simple. I can't just put on this mask and say whatever the hell I want and not have any consequences for my actions. So Andrea Barbour, person, you may take on and off your business hat, but you literally have to wear that title 24/7, 365. You are a cabinet minister, and what you say online, whether it's from your personal page or your business page, will be read and scrutinized. And you have to be very aware of this. Anyway, people were upset with her post, and it garnished a lot of conversation online. I am really interested and surprised to learn why mainstream media has not covered this story. especially given my perception that mainstream media in this city are run by liberals. Where are you, libs? Here's your chance. Take down a new conservative cabinet minister. They're not doing it. But it's interesting. She did take the post down the next day, which was today, I guess, or last night. I'm not sure. So maybe we need to have a conversation about our coat of arms and about this lettering that is in our House of Assembly above the Speaker's chair. Some people want it destroyed. I'm not one to suggest we erase history. I think we should keep our history, but put it in the museum where it belongs. It's time to amend our coat of arms, especially the lettering at the bottom of it. Didn't we have this problem about 4 years ago? Someone put their hand up and said, wait a minute. It doesn't say anything now in this particular coat of arms, which you can't see because of the lighting. But apparently there's some other coat of arms that refers to the Beothuk as savages. And that too was raised as potentially inappropriate in 2021. And our Premier was asked to look at this. The Premier said he would do something about it, and we're still waiting. That Premier is now out of office. So yeah, let's talk about this. If you want to go to a church on Sunday and pray to whatever God you feel exists, that's on you. But don't let a religious belief or value impact your ability to do your job properly, which you have been elected to do. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Rookie mistake. Probably not the right time and the right place to post these comments. But at the same time, I'm glad she did, because now we can finally, hopefully, have this conversation. Why are we still using a 400-year-old, out-of-date, politically incorrect coat of arms and coat of arms mottos, sayings, whatever the hell you want to call it? Yeah, do better, everyone. Media, you might want to put this on 6 o'clock news. People want to hear about this.